Chem 111B. This stuff got me in my feelings. Gotta really study for it. Yup. Nomenclature. Are you serious? Just the thought of it makes us delirious. We might hate it, but for our final we do have to nail it. Nomenclature. Is it easy? We made this song and yes, it's kinda cheesy. It will cover all the rules so we can pass to get into grad school. Look to start off coordination compound is its real name, and you know that we don't mess around. You gotta make some choices, you running out of options, so we gonna wrap this song in there, ain't no stopping. Start from the top and you'll get your turn in. Ligands in the metal is what you'll be learning. You ask what are ligands, don't worry, we'll rehearse it. Look at chapter 23 notes to confirm it. Chlorofluorobromo, take out the I and you add the O. Oxalato, acetato, things that end in 8, you just change the auto. Neutral ligands, you know the name scheme. Use bipionate, bipyridine. Switch water with aqua so Lazarus won't dock ya. Ligands, how do you designate? How many? Monodi is for 1, 2, 3. For bidentates, 2 and 3 is bisentris, and 4 is tetricus.
Two complex ions are the first or the last. First or the last. First or the last. Cation in the front, then the metal stays the same. Name stays the same. Name stays the same. And ion has a different trend. The metal does change at an 8. Cause you need to know where it is in the formula. Okay. Metal and ion. If it's Latin, we're gonna use that version when we're rapping. Instead of ironate, we say ferrate, and for copper we use cuprate. That's all the rules, so let's sum it up. Cation and ion when you run it up. Here are examples if you get stuck.
When it comes to naming coordination compounds, always name the cation first and then the anion. We utilize Greek prefixes to say how many of each ligands there are in the formula. For example, in dicyanoorate 1 ion, the prefix in the name indicates that there are 2 cyanide ligands in the compound. If the ligand name already has a Greek prefix in it, or if the ligand is bidentate or polydentate, then we would use the prefixes bis, tris, or tetrachus to indicate the number of ligands the compound has. An example would be potassium tris oxalato chromate 3, where oxalato is a bidentate ligand and there are 3 of them in the compound. The central metal is then named after the ligands. If the complex ion is a cation, the name is the same name as the element. For example, in hexaamine cobalt-2 nitrate, the complex ion is a cation, therefore the name of the central metal is simply cobalt. If the complex ion is an anion, the name ends with ate. In some cases, the Latin name is used for the central metal. An example of this is ammonium tetrachlorocuprate 2, where the symbol for copper is Cu, so we use cuprate as the anion name. Lastly, the ligands in a complex ion should be named in alphabetical order. Diamine tetrachloro platinum 4 has 2 different ligands. The amine ligands are named first, then comes the chloroligands, then the central metal is named last. The prefixes are disregarded when alphabetically naming the ligands.